How's it going, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Man here today, bringing you guys some more VGC 2021 action. And today I am bringing you guys this Rain Ogre team that's also featuring Celesteela, Hitmontop, Incineroar, and Regilucky. To me, I've got a lot of inspiration from this team by watching one of Aaron Cybertron Zane's recent videos. Yeah, he was rocking out with a similar Rain team, and I took the core of it and went ahead and kind of made it into my own type thing. I do apologize for not uploading on Tuesday's video. I just felt really out in the dumps, really didn't feel good at all. In fact, Monday I called off work and I said I don't feel good. And I said, I'm going to go ahead and get tested for the virus. And went there on Monday. And with the weather, it was snowing. And they weren't testing that day. Said, well, okay, I'll come back Tuesday. And then, so I got tested. And then today, which is Wednesday, this video will probably be uploaded on Thursday. But it shouldn't change the story too much. But I got tested and it came back that I am positive with the virus. So I have had literally, today has been one of the longest days of my life where I cannot really sit down and do too much of anything. I've never been that sit still type person. And now I'm kind of forced to do nothing. And that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I ain't going to be pushing myself to make the content out for you guys. If I'm having a bad day where I would normally push the content out, I'm not going to be pushing the content out. But I had to get something kind of done. I have to at least feel like I did a little productive work today. And I feel like making this video makes me feel a little productive, so I wanted to get it out. I got 2 cough drops in my mouth right now. If I sound super funny to you guys, I understand. This may not be the most in-depth content that you see on YouTube, but just kind of letting you guys know that I'm still here. I'm not dead yet. But yeah, just kind of get some content for you guys. The Celesteela is honestly a Celesteela from the last team that I did as well. The Celesteela is just super fun. Power Herb, Meteor Beam, threatens a lot of stuff. Like this Thunderous right here. As long as he don't go for Wild Charge, which granted we could probably survive, because we're Celesteela. We're a beast like that, We'll get this nice little Meteor Beam off. Tornadus is a Focus Sash variant. And so if he goes Wild Charge into our Tornadus or Max Lightning, this could be really, really bad. Estella takes a Max Lightning. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, I am getting my Tailwind off, so forcing him to Dynamax is not the end of the world, because unless he's going for Max Airstream, he's not going to be outpacing our Kyogre next turn. If he went for Max Lightning. Still, it does not survive, which is fine. I'm fine with that. He honestly might be wanting to fake out. That might be why he brought Incineroar in this turn. So fake out. He would definitely want to be trying to fake out our Kyogre, I would imagine. This Kyogre is Mystical Water. So this thing hits like a truck. It's running Water Spout, Origin Pulse, and Thunder as its main attacks. Really don't think we can stop Incineroar if he wants to get going. We probably just throw a Icy Wind We should be fine. That should be decent chip damage. Going for a Dynamax. Base 150 Max Geyser into that Thundurus as well. It should honestly be doing... Honestly, I feel like with that combination, we should be picking up a KO here. But I'm not 100% if we will. Thundurus is not known to be like one of those bulky Pokemon, you know, so I don't see him surviving, but at the same time, what do I know? He actually plays it smart and goes for Max Guard. Yeah, he definitely gots to feel worried here. Incineroar could go for Snarl. Yeah, I didn't think that one either. I'm a little bit not thinking right, you know. I mean, I think we just throw another Icy Wind, and go for a Max Geyser. I don't see no harm in that. I don't necessarily know if we're going to be doing as much damage as we want now, but I don't know if he can do as much to return to us, you know. Oh, Defiance, pretty rough. We do get our Max Geyser off. Let's see how much we're doing though. Like I said, he's not bulky. We almost, if we didn't get that Snarl, we'd get that KO on him. Really? I could have targeted Incineroar, man. Wow. Okay. Wow, I could have targeted Incineroar, expecting the Max Guard, and then I wouldn't have gotten Snarled. Everything would have probably played out a little bit better. But we're looking like we're taking a big L this first game. How much HP does this Tornadus have? Because we could honestly go for a Fake Out into him if he's low enough. It'd be pretty close. Now that he's Undynamax, we definitely could probably pick up a KO. Yeah, we could definitely pick up a KO with Fake Out. I don't see his Incineroar doing too much as threatening, you know. He don't seem too threatening. Fake Out into that Thundurus though. Go ahead, get him out of here. Go ahead, switch his Incineroar, which is the correct play. It is. Because you want to start cycling out your Intimidates. I think we did go for Hurricane though into that Rillaboom, but I think we're -2, so we're definitely not going to be doing as much damage as we want to here. Yeah, not much at all, but we do get the Confusion Hacks. That could be big. How many more turns of Tailwind do we have? Tailwind just petered. Because I know we can outspeed the Thundurus for sure. Because he is, even though he's got a lot of procs, he is at -1. So, Icy Wind, that should pick up the KO on Thundurus. It should. If we go for Flare Blitz into that Rillaboom, after our Icy Wind, we should be fine. He's trying to go for Glassy Glide. He fails, thank goodness. Icy Wind will connect. And we get the KO. We get the KO on Thundurus. We should pick up the KO on Rillaboom. But now we're having to fight his Incineroar and probably his Restrictamon. So, what I've noticed though in this format, Incineroar actually plays against a lot of these Restrictamons really well, thanks to his typing. So, it's not over yet to say, because Incineroar cannot do much to Incineroar. You know, we can actually start parting shotting on his own Incineroar if we feel like that we need to. Calyrex, we'll probably, even though we're at a -2 or whatever, we are with our Incineroar. I believe if we can outspeed this Kyogre, so that's why we're setting up a Tailwind here. If we can outspeed him and get a Darkest Lariat off, that would be huge. We could potentially pick up a KO, because Calyrex in Shadow form is definitely super slow. He goes for Fake Out into our Tornadus, which is the correct play. Astro Barrage. This probably KOs Tornadus. Incineroar should take it though. Yeah, we take that easily. And now we get our Darkest Lariat off. I believe this will be ×4. So this should pretty much pick up a KO unless he is Focus Sash. Well, looky there. He is Focus Sash. But he's definitely not got that much. Astro Barrage, anyway, isn't that much damage. He probably has, I would honestly say he probably has a ground move of some sort, but he hasn't showed it yet. Honestly, I mean, he could go for another Astro Barrage and probably do a little bit more damage. Honestly, I'm predicting a Protect from the Calyrex, so let's go for Parting Shot into the Incineroar. Hyper Beam. I probably just KOs on it. Yeah, okay. Good game to my opponent. Like I said, Incineroar, you're going to see that on a lot of teams. He counters a lot of your restricted options. So, yeah, tough that we took that loss there. I do think it came down to if we targeted into the opponent's Incineroar instead of doing the play that we did. I think we would have probably stopped the Snarl. If we could stop him from snarling, we probably would have picked up the KO onto that Thunderous. That Max Guard, that was a tough read. I'll give it to me. And, I mean, good game to my opponent overall. Thank you guys for watching too, I guess. Like I said, the struggle right now, the struggle is real. I mean, as you guys can see though, I am in Master Ball with this team. I went ahead and did a lot of practice battles. Like I said, I was bored to death today. So, I actually built a lot of this team first thing this morning. And then I checked my results on the virus, and I was like, oh man, I could tell you right as I was building that team, I was like, yeah, I have the virus. I know I do. I mean, and if I didn't have the virus, I don't know what work would have done, because I missed 3 days of work, you know, so I wouldn't have known how to explain it to them on that point, you know. I feel awful. But, hey, you know, I don't have the virus, so I don't know. I'm kind of glad in a way I do have the virus, because I did miss 3 days of work prior to me knowing my results. So it is what it is. Hopefully, too, I can get better gameplay for you guys. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to keep you guys updated. I know the growth on the channel has been crazy here lately, too. Some people may be looking at it back, man, you only got 65 subscribers. That's 65 subscribers, you know, that's more people probably than what I see in a week's time, you know, and you guys have all subscribed to me, and I'm super grateful for it. So I kind of want to keep you guys in the know, you know. Anyway, I mean, you guys could be expecting more videos from me because I'm out for 2 weeks or more, or you guys could be expecting less videos from me. I really can't tell you. I will be rocking out with this Kyogre team. Hopefully we can make some stuff work with it. But yeah, let's see what our next opponent is. He is Dialga, Whimsicott, Landorus, Toxtricity, Chandelure, and Azelf. Kyogre, Tornadus, just because we're running out of time. Incineroar's probably a nice bring. And Regilucky gets walled by Landorus. So let's go Hitmontop. That way we can actually cycle some Intimidates out. Hitmontop's kind of nice. This one has the eject button. And I don't know if you guys remember way back in the day, but when I was running Belly Drum Charizard, this was the same Hitmontop I had for that team. I wanted to try out Y-Guard because there's a lot of double hit moves in this format. I mean, granted, we are playing with one of the most powerful ones on our team, so might as well be prepared for it, you know. Dialga. So to me, what was your team looking like? Trick Room somewhat. I can see it. I could definitely see a Trick Room team out of you. Toxtricity kind of plays both ways though, you know. You don't have to fully. So Water Spout wouldn't do that much to Dialga. That's a big thing. Let's go for Protect and Taunt. Yeah, we'll want to taunt that way it prevents him from potentially setting up Trick Room on us. Don't really want that to happen. Really gotta figure out what we want to do with Kyogre as well. So he goes for Protect as well. So this could be Explosion. This very well could be Explosion as Elf. So we'll just have to see. Skill Swap. Ooh, okay, that's actually pretty smart. So Tornadus now gets Levitate, which is basically useless. As Elf will be getting Prankster, so that's actually kind of scary. I do think we need to go ahead and switch into Incineroar. Do we? Let's go for I'm just more or less curious. Let's go for Water Spout. And then Icy Wind. Let's just see. I don't know how much damage this will do. You know, I mean, this is something, you know, yes, we're a Master Ball tier, but this is so early in the meta. I kind of still want to see how much damage some of this stuff is. Are we going to be doing 50% to a Dialga? You know, this is probably going to be Dynamax Dialga, though. And we probably just made a terrible play. But, you know, hey, you know, I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day, I guess. And I have a feeling I'm butchering his name every time I'm saying it, so I do apologize for that. Light Screen. Ooh. It's tough. Let's get that Icy Wind off, though. Kind of start slowing things down just a little bit on that end. I'll get our Water Spout off. It should KO the Azelf, and I don't see the Dialga doing much damage to Kyogre, but I could definitely see him going after Tornadus here. Bidoof did knock out the Azelf, though. That's fantastic. And he almost knocks out Kyogre. What was that I said about Dialga not doing much damage to Kyogre? Yeah. I bitched that one, didn't I? Yeah, I bitched that one for sure. Granted, we do have a Thunder. Probably, more than likely, we'll be able to hit off. So that would be good. Let's see what our opponent wants to bring in, because we do have Origin Post as well. As long as if we want to ignore the Dialga until the very end of the game, we can definitely do that too. So just double into everything else. He goes into Chandelure. Very, very interesting. Makes me feel like you're wanting to go for like a Protect play. But if you want to go for a Protect play, you go for that Protect play. I'm going to go Origin Post Hurricane into your Chandelure. Heat Wave. He is fast. That's Scarf, Shandy. And Kyogre lives on 1 HP, boys. If we can knock out this Chandelure too before Kyogre goes down, to me I feel like Kyogre did its job. And I mean, we're putting chip damage on the Dialga as well, so that's good for us, you know, overall. Let's see, Steel Spike. up his defenses. He actually didn't go into Kyogre. He goes into Tornadus. So, really and truthfully, I get probably one more Origin Post off. Have not even Dynamaxed yet. I think we're wanting to save our Incineroar for the back, so we can go and Hitmontop. We can Helping Hand Origin Post anything that comes in. We should outspeed, right? Toxicity. We are timid Kyogre, so I want to say we outspeed Toxicity. I can fake him out too, and that will actually, if I fake him out, that helps with the Focus Sash potential. Let's see what happens. He does go for Protect, so that's fine. Good play. Looks like we're probably going to be losing our Kyogre now. But we're still getting, hopefully, some decent chip off on this Diagua. Get them into red at least, or orange. And we do. Max Quake will come out. Are you targeting Hitmontop? You are. Why? Okay. Like I said, I get my eject button, which pretty much resets my fake out. And now he doesn't have a now he doesn't have Dynamax Diagua, and we're actually somewhat in a decent spot, which is shocking. Like, we're sitting here with like a 1 HP Kyogre, but yet I say we're decent. But at the same time, we've been hitting our Origin Posts like crazy too, so maybe that has something to do with it. This Diagua though is definitely set up. He is ready to pretty much pick up any KO. Shocked he hasn't went after our Kyogre. But yeah, he, at least on the defense and special defense side, he is set up on the speed, and he don't have to worry about his attack so much. Yeah, so we're definitely going Origin Post. I'm definitely going to go for Fake Out Toxicity, because he could have Focus Sash and he was trying to preserve it or something. So yeah, definitely getting that play off. Plus, I don't necessarily want to see like a Scarf, Toxicity or something either. Origin Post animation is so awesome too, but we're just mainly trying to knock out Toxicity, which we actually failed to. Aurora of Time coming out. That's a recharge move though. Incineroar does not take it, but knowing that that's a recharge attack, it means now he has to sit here on the field and take damage for a turn, you know? I mean, so I feel like we're actually in a decent spot. Can 1 HP Kyogre bring us back? I definitely think I guess the big question is Toxicity faster than our because if he wants to go for Protect again to avoid the Fake Out, then we're gonna have to rely on Kyogre being faster. Battle is canceled though. He had to recharge. I feel like we should have played out that in game a little bit. But I think at the end though, I think we had it actually shocking enough, you know, coming back from a deficit like that, you know. Don't feel like I played that perfectly, but it worked out. Anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are new. This is Wi-Fi Merman out. Signing out. Peace.